And we are live. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Fresh Air Podcast After Hours Edition, man. We're joined with 5 lovely ladies. Let's get into the show.
Let's go.
Nobody cares, bro. Get out. Get out.
Go. Put your shoes on outside. You don't got to put them on in here.
I know the night is not as it would seem. I must believe in something, so I'll make myself believe it. This time.
And we are back. What's up, guys? Welcome to Fresh Air Podcast, man. After Hours Edition. I think this is one of the earliest After Hours we've done in a very long time.
Yes.
7:45 Eastern Standard Time right now, and we are already live for After Hours. We did our daytime show. We went ahead and broke down for you guys how to write, a proper resume and how to succeed in any job interview.
10 key steps to get a resume that's bulletproof and as well get a job.
Pretty much.
Pretty good.
Very valuable episode. Timestamps are in there, guys, so make sure to save that video. That's going to be one that you save for the archives. But yeah, quick announcements. Rumble.com/freshfit. As you guys know, that is home base for us. You know, if we ever get canceled, you know exactly where to find us. Rumble.com/freshfit. Also, CastleClub.tv. We're live streaming on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, all the platforms right now.
Yes.
To include CastleClub.tv. We're on Pornhub too, thanks, Chris.
Hopefully not.
And then also... Thank you. And then also, guys, check out my new Twitter, UnplugFitX, guys. Go ahead and go follow it. On there, I'm going to be posting
Twitter?
more. Yeah, I'm on there. It's a necessary evil, bro.
God help us.
Necessary evil. It's my account where I post a video, and I'm also tweeting on there. So go ahead and check me over there. I'll give more political stance stuff on that. As you guys know, it's about to be an election year, so, you know, I'm going to be in there and talking about stuff. First, I don't want me on there, but, you know.
This is the real Myron Gaines. This is him alone.
Yeah, Well, what I say doesn't necessarily reflect Fresh's views.
Thank you.
So, yeah, go check me out over there. Let's get it to 10K, guys. I just made the account yesterday, so it's already 9,000 followers. Thank you guys so much. And, yeah, if you guys want to see more political Myron, go ahead and check me out over there on Twitter. Because let's be honest here, Twitter is mostly a political app. You know what I mean? Geopolitics, politics in general, etc. Yeah, or X, in that case. Shout out to Elon. But anyway, yeah. Chris, go ahead.
Girls, Aaron C. Parkson on IG. Make sure when you send me DMs, please keep it short. I don't want to see long paragraphs. Other than that, if you're in Miami, let me know. And your availability, I'll come on to the show. So shout out to the girls on the panel. And let's have a great show, guys.
All right. One of our earliest shows possible. Ladies, if you don't mind.
They're probably wondering why we're starting. Guys, after this, we're going to go do an IRL stream with Sneeko. That is why. You know, and obviously to do an IRL stream properly, you got to be out at a appropriate time. Yeah. So that's why we're doing the shows earlier, because you guys are probably wondering what the fuck these guys starting so early for.
Yes, should be a lot of views.
Yes.
All right, ladies, if you don't mind, give us your name, your age, what you do for a living, dating status, if you want to, of course.
Your body count.
And we're going to start right here. Welcome back.
Hi, my name is Virginia. I'm a full-time student.
How old are you?
18. I'm 18 years old.
Okay.
I'm single.
Where are you originally from?
I'm from here. I moved around a lot.
Okay.
So you have.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't you do something else?
Yes, I on the side sometimes do OnlyFans.
There you go.
Apart from studying criminal justice. Yeah.
Okay. And then relationship status, you said single?
Yes.
All right.
Damn, still? Okay.
Yes, still.
All right, Miss Riding Hood.
All right. What about you?
My name's Jordan. I'm 20. I'm in tech and solar sales.
Okay. Jordan, 20. Where are you originally from?
Well, I'm originally from Arizona, but I grew up in like California and Philly.
Okay. All right. So Philadelphia is where you're originally from. But do you live in Miami now or Arizona?
No, I live in Tampa at the moment. So like I just traveled, like moved all over when I was growing up. So there was never really like a set place.
Where'd you go to high school?
I went to 4 different high schools.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
What do you do in Tampa anyway? Tampa's boring.
Tampa's so boring. That's why I'm out here. Literally, that's why I came
It's
here.
funny. People go to Tampa to live, and I'm like, you're always here in Miami. Just move here.
That's
like,
what I'm literally trying to do right now.
What do you do? You said you're in solar sales?
Solar and tech.
Solar and tech.
Mhm.
Okay. Like, Are you in sales or are
So
you in
yeah, I'm in
development?
sales. I'm a closer. So basically, I buy leads and then I work them until either somebody says yes, and then I go through the demo and give them the 3 options between different companies that they can choose from.
Okay.
And then I also do AI tech sales. So basically, I'm selling an AI dialer that basically replaces the need for any human contact on the setting side of anything.
Okay.
So
Damn.
And highest education level completed?
high school.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I did like 2 years in college, but I dropped out.
Okay, you didn't get your associates?
No,
It's fine.
Okay.
Mm, shit.
And then relationship status?
single.
All right. After all those accolades, still single
So, but you live in Tampa now.
Yeah, I live in Tampa,
and
sadly.
you're visiting. Okay.
for now.
Yeah, for now.
Okay. What about you?
Hi guys, my name is Elizabeta. I'm from Latvia.
Elizabeth, you said?
Elizabeta.
Elizabeth.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait,
How old are you?
28.
You said you're from Latvia?
Latvia, yes, Northeastern Europe.
Okay. What is your what do you do for work?
Hospitality and tourism management. I'm full-time student.
Oh, so you said you do hospitality, like do you work at a hotel or?
Yes, I used to work in hotels, mainly restaurants. So I'm, yes, in
Okay.
a restaurant.
I have a question for you.
Mhm.
Being in the hotel business and hospitality, forks and knives, are they really that clean to use? Be honest. See? Okay, cool. I just want to confirm.
I
Random
mean,
question.
mostly they are, but they are and they're supposed to be, of course. But yes,
Because people
it
say,
can-
Walt, Fresh, why do you got plastics all the time? Nigga, I'm worried, bro. Shit. I'm trying to die over here.
Okay. That was a random question.
That's a good question.
That's right, I know.
Yeah. So you said you work in hotel and restaurants, and then highest education level completed
not completed.
Oh.
Senior,
in high school.
bachelor, hospitality and tourism management.
Okay, so you did get your bachelor's in that.
Mm,
Okay, where'd you get it from?
FIU
Okay.
here in Miami.
And I'm assuming you live here in Miami
Mhm,
now.
Miami.
Okay. And then relationship status?
Single.
Okay.
Wait, what'd you say so slow?
Single. Well, she's turned 30 soon.
Somebody's
so.
there, huh?
Mm.
She don't want to say it.
Who
No,
doesn't
I'm
wanna
single,
commit?
I'm
He
single.
doesn't want to commit, or you don't want to commit?
No, it's just super fresh.
You guys just started talking.
Yeah.
Get
How
it?
long
Super
y'all
fresh.
started?
Week and a half. Week and a half.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like
Oh, yeah.
super fresh.
All right.
Oh.
Wait, what
Yeah.
what race is he? What race?
He's from Costa Rica actually.
Oh, what's
How'd
different?
y'all meet?
Yeah.
Club?
I'm sorry.
How'd you guys meet? Hotel, club, restaurant?
Through friends at Kiki's on the river.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Let's see how it goes.
Okay. So social circle. All right. And for those that are wondering, Kiki on the River is an expensive restaurant here on the water in
Yes.
Miami.
Yeah,
That
that's
all
where the ballers go.
that's where they took
With
their,
real
take
money.
their sugar babies.
Pull up on
Yeah.
yachts and stuff.
What about you? What's your name?
I'm Vinny. I'm 22.
Yeah.
Where are you
from? I'm from Texas originally, but I came from
Texas?
Chicago. And I have ADHD,
Wait.
and I already forgot what I was supposed to say.
Okay, where are you from in Texas?
Austin area. So
What,
like
New Braunfels? What are we talking?
hill country,
Okay.
if you know.
All right. But you came from Chicago, so you live in Chicago now.
Yeah, so I'm just visiting Miami for the week.
Okay. What do you do for work?
I'm a professional dancer, and I also do OnlyFans, of course.
Okay. So you're a scripper.
No,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
What kind of
what's
dance
it?
do you do?
like contemporary, ballet, hip hop.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow.
All of that.
So
yeah.
you don't dance like at a club at all.
I go dance at a nice nightclub,
Okay.
which is we don't get tips, so
Gotcha.
it's
Okay.
not.
But
like
you
stripping.
get the tip.
Yo,
I mean, come on, chat. Chat.
All right.
Wasn't that
That
good,
was,
chat? Come on, man.
Hey
Come
guys, FNFSuperChat.com if you guys want to go ahead and get your chat shown, and we're gonna field a lot of questions from the people, 20 and up from this point forward.
question: do you regret your chest tattoo, or no? You like it?
I like it.
How many do you have?
Is it a butterfly?
It's like a moth. It's a bug.
With eyes?
Yeah, it's got like and a sword. I have like
Okay.
20.
All right.
Okay. So, all right. So you do go-go dancing, but you also said you do ballet, hip hop. What else?
Contemporary.
Okay. So do you like get booked for like gigs to like do background dancing, or
Yeah,
how does that work?
pretty
Okay.
much. Yeah.
So we went to an event, not an event, but we went to Hollywood Horrors. Remember we saw that
Orlando.
show, and they were doing a bunch of choreographed dancing, all the other stuff.
Mhm.
Like, how does that normally work? Like they like I guess
Hit
a
you up?
company like hits you up as a private contractor and then you get hired to be on a team? Like, how does that work as a professional dancer?
It really depends, like, on the contract. Like, I mean, sometimes, like, you, as a dancer, you just go out and, like, you, instead of, like, doing, like, a normal job interview, you just go and, like, audition.
Yeah.
And, like, give them your resume. They do a dance, and they pick, like, 3 people, and they're like, all right, we want you in this next, like, performance event or whatever.
And then you rehearse with them.
And then you rehearse, you do that event, then you're done, and then they send you off, and you're on to the
Question.
next thing.
Auditions, right?
Yeah.
You're on a podcast right now. Can you show us some moves real quick?
Oh, no.
Hey, you said you're a dancer, man. Come
I
on.
know. I'm shy, though.
Bruv.
Don't worry, got
Alright.
you.
Okay, it's fine.
No?
All right.
Maybe later.
Okay. So you dance and then you said OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the main job. Okay, we get it. Well, highest education level completed?
I dropped out of art school after a year
Okay.
because I didn't want a dance degree. So
Okay. So high school?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, at least you didn't get declined by the art school. You know what happens when you get declined by art schools.
Yeah.
What happened?
Tell him.
I don't know.
All right, never mind. What about you? What's your relationship status for you? Sorry, in relationship status?
I'm non-monogamous. I don't do monogamy.
Oh, gotcha.
So
She
belongs to the street.
Well, she has ADHD, so it makes sense.
All right, so like, do you have like a guy that you're seeing? Do you have like a roster?
Multiple?
Are you?
Yes.
Multiple.
Yes, everything. Yes, everything. Yes, everything.
Okay.
What are you saying? Yes.
Is it like categories like food,
Dick.
like luxury, shopping? Is it like categories?
I mean, it depends. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tuesday
It's not
shopping.
just dick though. So
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
None of just dick.
sorry.
All right.
So you said not all of them. So you have guys in roles. One guy's maybe Uber guy, another guy's dick guy, another guy's hangout guy, another guy's purse guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, everything.
All right.
Well, at least she's honest.
Oh,
A
no.
lot of girls have that. They just won't admit
They
it.
won't say it. Yeah.
All right. And then what about you?
Anyways, guys, I'm monogamous. My name is Audrey. I'm 18 and I'm nobody special. I just work for a small local radio station in downtown Miami.
Let's go! Yes, sir! All right. And then you're from Miami originally. High
No.
school, highest education. What? Oh, Cuba, right?
Cuba, yeah.
Yeah, okay. And then high school, highest education level completed, and then relationship status.
I am now talking to somebody.
Who is it?
I'm not gonna say anything.
Okay.
Chris, come on, man.
I mean, I have to know, man.
Okay.
And Chad said 18, going on 30, by the way.
I love that. You guys say that every time. I don't.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Fantastic.
You can't win, bro.
All right, so guys, go ahead and I guess we can hit some of these chats and then
Support questions
and then we're
today?
gonna go ahead and have because guys on
Yeah.
Friday, just so you guys know, we're gonna have a couple show on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Probably we'll have Rolo Tomasi on the panel as well when we
It'll be fun.
do it. It'll be a good time. Then on Friday we're gonna have Rolo, Sterling Cooper, and Michael Sartain in the house. So we're gonna do a panel show with them.
Mm-hmm.
So we won't be doing a call-in show or we won't be doing a question show. So we're getting it in with y'all tonight. Pause. And then obviously we got to do the IRL stream as well
After this, yeah.
after this. So we're doing 3-part podcast today, man.
And today at 20 and up.
Yes. So go ahead and guys, do me a favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're live on Rumble and on YouTube. If you guys like this newer after hours, let me know. Maybe we might switch and make it earlier, even though we always say that we're going to do that. But we'll start.
We'll
with it
see.
anyway because Chris is a bum. All right. What do we got
Myron's
here?
burner.
Can you read this?
Ask the girls what is a boundary that they didn't want to follow, but did because you were in a relationship.
Before we do the did you guys have any questions before we go to this?
Dating lifestyle. Why did he leave you?
Come on,
Okay.
I set it off, man.
Hey, I'm just curious, boy.
I have a question. I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
How can you guys manage to keep like multiple girls? Like, how do you guys manage to like, give to every single girl you have?
You know what? Someone that's in it right now could tell you better than us, right? What about you? Tell us, how do you manage multiple guys? Because you're expert, apparently.
No, I would not say I'm an expert. It's hard. It's very hard.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Do they get more emotional than you do?
Sometimes, yeah.
Damn.
And they know that like you're seeing other men.
They
and
always
accept it.
do. And they still just sometimes can't accept it. And it's like, all right, buddy, this isn't going to work. Sorry.
Okay, buddy.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
How to
Yeah,
manage
I mean,
multiple
it
girls.
can be a headache, man. I'm not gonna lie, it can definitely be a headache. I think the biggest thing is You just have to treat your main girls differently than other girls so that they can feel special. That's really what it
she has to
comes
be
down to.
number one priority.
Yeah, they got to feel like they're getting certain privileges that other girls don't, so that they, you know, the whole thing is like women are ruled by their emotions, so you have to make them feel a certain way. You know, but they're still gonna, you know, they might still give you headaches and shit. I've noticed you don't deal with as many headaches when you're honest.
Yeah.
But you lose a lot of girls from being honest. Or you can sell the dream like Fresh. Fresh, how do you do it?
Bro, come on, man.
Like everybody knows.
That's part of the dream, bro. You don't tell the dream. Okay, so in a nutshell, I'll just say this. They understand what it is on the onset, but it's unspoken. But then when they get serious, they ask questions like, okay, why are you only seeing me these days? Yada yada. But the main thing is, like you said before, making sure that she's a priority and that she feels like she's special over all the other girls. Because I'd be fucking up by bringing them to other spots too. So,
Bro,
I'm gonna say that.
like a certain trip.
Hey man, shut up, bro.
Has one of your girls ever met your other girl before, like unexpectedly?
A
No.
certain trip.
Thank God.
Come on, man.
Well, no.
No.
Fresh is always at church.
No, I introduced them. It was expected.
Yeah, he brought like 5 girls to was it Putt Shack or Top Golf? And I'm like, hold on, this is go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm like,
It wasn't 5. It was 3.
it was 4.
It was 3.
It was 4.
It was 3.
I'm counting 4.
Who was it?
No, the fourth was your girl. That's yours.
Who was it?
It was 3.
It was 3.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh man, okay, cool.
Yeah. That was your chick, man.
Yeah.
Wait, Martin, who's the girls, man?
Chris.
I mean, come on, man.
man.
I mean, I'm just curious, man. Wait,
Nigga, you know.
Wait, who? Oh,
You know.
Wait, you put me in a spot? Okay, let's see.
Man, fuck Chris, man.
Yeah,
This nigga just shows up and starts problems.
Chris, show them your hair, bro.
No.
Show them
my
your hair.
hair?
Yeah.
Nah, nigga.
Yeah, what is that hat that you got on?
It's a beanie, man. Listen, I wasn't feeling
I
well,
think it's
but I'm
stressed
here.
out.
Yeah, facts, man. Shit's like a damn blimp, man.
Yo, aliens king of Earth.
Yeah, man. Okay, 3 of you have never been on the show before. What were you told prior to coming on the pod?
Yeah.
Start with you, Miss.
Literally nothing. I was
Nothing?
just told
Okay.
that come here at this time, and that's it.
You didn't check out with your friends, or you didn't hear any reputational things? No one warned you? No one said
Well,
anything?
no, I have a friend that's been on here before, a girl that I know per se.
What'd she say?
I mean, she's liked it. It was Kelsey, if you know.
Yeah, I know her.
Yeah.
She's OnlyFans?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
Kelsey.
Sounds familiar.
Her friend, remember the 2 girls from up north? Came on the podcast. You took one to the hotel.
Whoa.
Sorry. You took one from to your crib.
Whoa.
You forgot? Hey, you call me up, bro. Fuck you, nigga. You forgot?
Oh, you forgot?
What's her name? S, right?
I don't know who she came with. I just know that she came on the show.
Nigga, you forgot?
Maybe
she
like
came
6 months
alright.
ago.
Remember the one with tattoos that was taller? And then her friend that Ubered to your spot. And
Damn,
I picked
fresh.
up the other one. Nigga, you forgot? All right, never mind.
He got too many bitches.
It happens.
Okay, there you go.
Yo, I legitimately don't. I'm like really trying my hardest right now to like remember, but
This was supposed to come back down for part 2. All right, let's do
That boy
it.
lost. Bro, Myron not gonna remember.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, he won't.
all right. Well, did they say good things though?
No, yeah, they did say good things.
All right, nice.
Hey, Mara, she's here, right? She's here. Her friend is here. So
Yeah. So that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Hey,
they said
listen.
good things.
Yeah,
All
of
right,
course.
that's good. That's good.
Yeah, we love women, man.
Yeah, man. See, we're not
We
assholes.
love women.
See, I'm a nice guy. Even though I don't remember, I'm a nice guy.
Wow.
I ain't gonna lie, that was shaky. I was like, oh shit.
Oh, you were sweating, man.
It was a long time
Man.
ago. A long time ago. Long time ago.
It was a long time ago?
Yeah.
That means
Okay.
she didn't do anything.
We were
that means
single.
that means she didn't do anything significant.
Damn. Fuck you, man.
Bro.
All right. What about you? What did you hear about the show prior? You were a little nervous before the show. Like, what did you hear? And if any, hear good, bad? What did you hear?
Well, I had seen a couple reels.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm a Tate supporter, so I did see that.
Okay, W.
Then what are you worried about then?
Yeah, and no, I was actually shopping, and my Uber was 1 minute away, and they came up to me and
shit.
said, "Cool,
Hey,
W, cool approach.
fun podcast," and
All right.
and
Good
then
job.
I thought it was you guys.
Okay, cool.
That's dope.
Cool. Yeah. Shout out to Andrew, man. They banned him on WhatsApp, man.
How do you even do that?
ridiculous, bro?
That's crazy.
Because Meta's fucking lame.
What's
Mark
that, Telegram?
Zuckerberg.
Crazy.
Oh, yeah.
What do you? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man.
Shout out
Twitter.
to Andrew and Tristan.
Careful, man.
Twitter?
Being on X, you might be next.
Nice. Okay. What about you? What did you hear, if anything, prior to coming on the pod? Good, bad, the ugly.
I didn't really know anything, and then I found out the name of it, and then I told some of my friends, and then they were like, "Holy shit, Fresh and Fit," and I was like, "I don't know what that is."
Was it your guy friends or your girlfriends?
Guy friends.
Okay.
So they were like, "Oh, that's interesting that you're gonna do that." And I was like, "Yeah."
Did they say anything? Did they warn you?
Yeah.
What'd they say?
A little bit. They were just like, "It's a lot," and then they showed me some clips.
It's a lot.
What kind of man says that, bruh?
It's a lot.
Man.
And then what were your thoughts when you saw the clips? What clips did you see that you said, "Oh shit"? Do you remember?
No, I don't remember.
Yeah.
She has ADHD.
Thank you. Thank you.
Reminds me of myself. Like
That's
3
her
minutes
excuse
ago.
for everything.
Yeah,
It is,
ADHD.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Fantastic. All right. We'll hit the chats here.
Yeah.
And ladies, if anything pops up, just let us know.
Please do.
What do we got here?
Myron's Burner.
Okay, Myron's Burner goes, ask the girls, what is a boundary that they didn't want to follow, but did because you were in a relationship?
Like not going to the club, or for example, putting your private, I guess like Instagram on private, shit like that. I guess you could say.
Okay, what is a boundary that they didn't want to follow, but yeah. Okay, so ladies, what is a boundary that you didn't like, but you followed it because you were in a relationship? We can start here. Actually, we'll start here because she started last time.
For me,
Yeah.
honestly, I can't really say a boundary because I respect every single one of my man's boundaries. If he
Okay.
tells me something, I'll do it.
Who's your man?
Okay.
Where's he now?
Not here. That's all I can say. I'm not going to say anything else.
First name?
How about this?
No.
What was the
What?
one that you enjoyed the most that you had to give up once you got with him? How about that?
Yeah, just going out with my friends. That's it.
Freedom.
Going out with your friends?
Yeah, I ended up cutting off one of my friends.
Oh shit! Like
Damn.
completely?
Yeah.
Was she single?
Yeah.
She was a hoe?
Damn. That's a W.
Was she on some 304 behavior?
I'm not going to say too much.
Okay, the answer is yes.
What's her name?
Nope.
I mean,
Chris, oh, this is for my studying. This is for my own information. This is research purposes. All right, what about you? What is a boundary that you didn't like but you gave up for a relationship, if ever?
Do you even like men?
What?
Do you even like men?
A little bit. Occasionally. That's a good
Okay.
question, though. Good question. No,
So-
I don't really give up boundaries if I really don't want to. Like, I usually like to work things out.
So you
In
never met a guy
relationships.
that was like, your 100% type, took care of you, was that actual
and
guy?
you gave us
your
something
dream
that
guy?
you liked for him. Like just one example, if you could remember.
Maybe in the past. Never?
I've never been in like a real relationship with a guy.
Forget about
Red flag, dog.
So you've never given up any of your things then when you got in a relationship with a guy ever?
With a guy, yeah.
Never.
Other than
You
pussy.
just kept doing the same things that you were doing when you were single.
Other than sex.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right.
Okay.
What about you? What is something that pull up that question again? Something that you,
You gave up in a
that you
relationship.
didn't want to, but you gave up because you were in a relationship with the guy.
Okay, the first thing comes to my mind is when somebody likes post or something like a DM response to DM. I'm sorry, response to a post with a heart on a DM, and I cannot like it back to like acknowledge the story.
Okay, that's
reply.
a very nuanced one, but okay, all right, all right.
Yeah, there's a couple.
Like he
but-
specifically told you not to do that.
Like it was talking to any man in any way, even
Okay.
just like acknowledging that. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but yeah, I did
Okay.
it because.
So he told you like don't talk to any men, and that even includes like little signs like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I understand, all the other things, but that's like I think.
Why'd you guys break up?
Oh, that's super complicated.
Because she was liking the comments.
No, you know why? You know why? Because
Tell us why.
when we met, he told me he was divorced. And then a couple months later, he's not divorced.
He's married
and
still.
He's still married, and
That
he ended
con
up.
man.
Yeah.
How dare him?
Yeah, he ended up moving back with her.
Oh,
How dare you? Yeah.
damn, bro.
Like I said, piece
I
of
wanted to
ass.
see if she would keep liking comments, and she was like, "Keep liking comments. I'm going back to my girl, man."
Damn. Double
All right.
life.
What about you? What is a boundary that you gave up that you didn't really want to, but you did it for your man anyway?
I don't think I really have.
Damn.
I mean, in general, like, I've never been with a man I respected to the point to do that for. I've taken care of every man I've been with. So,
Right.
at the end of the day, like, why would I give up something for you if you aren't benefiting me?
Damn.
So, a question for you then: since you were self-sufficient and you were taking care of them, and you were basically the breadwinner / almost damn near boyfriend energy, why were you with them?
The game.
No, not even that. I guess in a sense that if I really like somebody's personality, I get fixated on the good factors about them, and I try to bring those out, and I try to uplift them in a sense. So I really try to make their life better in a sense. I push them to do the things they don't want to do. So like genuinely, I've always been like a caretaker in every single role.
Build a man, or try to build a man.
Yeah, in a sense. But that doesn't work. Never does. So it is what it is.
Damn.
All right. So, would you also be willing? Like, also, was it maybe a fear of being alone as well?
No, I'm fine being alone.
Okay.
Like I've been single now for like 2 years now. I'm fine being by myself. And
Stop the cap.
Okay. But I'm saying before. No, I mean you're fine being single now, but like, you know, usually when a girl takes on a guy like that, where she's like taking care of him, paying the bills, etc., and they're a bum, like, did he not contribute anything at all? Like, did y'all at least go 50-50?
No.
Not even that.
I paid to fix his car. I paid for his food. I paid for his rent.
He didn't work at all?
Not your man. That's your
No,
child.
I know. That's my child at that point.
So,
That's why I was like, fuck
yeah,
this.
and did he live with you too?
No, he didn't. He still lived with his mother.
Okay. So did he not have a job?
He did, but then he would complain. He also kept getting fired from his jobs, and then at one point, my family actually hired him. So then we were paying him.
Okay.
Yo.
So
fellas,
yeah,
that just goes to show that like you could be a loser, a bum, and if you could bamboozle them in some form or fashion with some game,
yeah,
you might get.
So what was the redeeming trait that kept him around then for you? If like he didn't provide anything for you,
The person who I originally met, the personality that I originally met, the person who I thought he was, the image he gave off.
He capped enough.
Yeah.
He put on front.
Did he sell you like a dream of, hey, I'm working on myself and I'm gonna do better? Did he sell you the dream of a future?
Yeah,
That
basically.
you would become a better man?
Also, like in general, when I first met him, he wasn't in that place, but it was like right as we like started actually becoming.
Was he tall?
Yeah.
Was he handsome?
Yeah.
Was he black?
Yeah.
I knew it! Mo! You called it. See? I'm telling you, bro. Sell her a fucking dream, dog.
Yeah.
That's it. You can be broke, tall, looking. It's a wrap.
Yeah, you know, it's actually very interesting because it kind of proves what we've always said. Like, if you're a very good-looking guy, etc., you'll get girls, but you won't be able to keep them long term and or garner their respect.
Yeah.
And in this aspect, like, you got the girl, she was there, but you didn't give up anything that you were doing prior because you didn't feel the need to.
Maybe just a little bit of drugs, but that's it.
Wait, you
It was a
gave
drug
up a little bit of drugs?
I gave up. Yeah.
Okay, like using.
Yeah.
Are we talking like weed and coke and stuff, or what?
Coke.
Oh shit! Goddamn.
But isn't it funny? The guy that deserve good treatment don't get it.
Yeah.
The assholes
Facts,
do.
yeah.
Crazy, man.
Facts.
Show me a good guy.
I mean,
am.
a
You are?
guy that doesn't do
Okay.
coke.
Are you gonna take care of me too? I'm black, but I'm not that tall. I'm like 5'11".
All right.
Okay.
Was he like a? You said you kind of pulled back on the drug use. Was he like a fitness guy? Went to the gym and stuff?
Yeah. But
Okay.
also at that time, I was just like I wasn't in the right headspace. So I mean, that really did help me.
He didn't take you to the gym with him or anything?
No, he would always like sit there and be like, "You need to start working out." I'm like, "Okay, then fucking take me and like show me what to do." Never did. And like right after we broke up, I was like, "Bitch, I'm gonna show you what the fuck this shit looks like then."
Okay.
Well, he was using you, of
Yeah.
course.
Oh no, he was using me definitely.
Yeah, he finessed the fuck out of you.
I was stupid, and I'll admit that.
Yeah.
Okay. Stupid.
All right. What about you? What is a boundary that or something that you gave up for a guy that you liked? That you didn't really want to.
I
but you did?
haven't been under that circumstance where I had to give up anything that I wasn't comfortable with. The only real relationship I've been in was when I was 15.
Whoa.
And going into that relationship, I was really respectful. Like, the boundaries we set, we communicated them, and I wasn't uncomfortable with them.
Okay.
Be honest.
So another girls have changed any of their shit for a guy before.
Be honest. Would you take him back if he came back today?
No.
Improved?
No.
Okay. You say that now, but
Well, he said improved. Like he has his shit together.
No.
He's makes money. Oh,
No.
damn.
I can't get past the past. Like what he's done in the past has already affected like, how I look at it now.
Emotional damage.
okay.
Did he like rob you or something? Or
No, it's just like
Well, on
if
paper he
you
did.
can sit there and treat somebody that shitty and like deliberately use them to that extent, like I'm never gonna go back to you and I'm never gonna talk to you again. Like there's no purpose. You've shown who you really are.
isn't it interesting how when girls get used, they're smart enough to walk away and never talk to the person again? But
Yes.
if a guy gets used, he's fucking stupid and will let that girl come back and continue to use him.
It's sad, bro.
I mean,
It's crazy. When women start paying the bills, they start to get really pragmatic.
As a time clock.
You
Period
know,
of time.
it's a time clock,
They
man.
get finesse, but then it's like, nah,
Yeah.
cut off.
They cut that shit off. Niggas, though, I'll keep simping.
Well, man, it's hard to get
one day
sex,
she'll
man,
like me,
you know
one
what I'm
day.
saying?
Yeah, one day she'll like me. One day.
Coming
You
soon.
guys are gamblers.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's a good
So
way
it's
to
a
put it.
damaged goods.
All right. Vengeance goes, remember that crazy birth dancing girl? She was cooking once when she brought up the conflict. You were on the Rumble where they advocate for free speech, but Fresh immediately cut her off. He has partnership/contract with the chosen money people?
No, dumbass. I understand politics within companies and certain things, like, obviously speaking.
What is he talking about?
He's talking about, for example, when a girl brought up, the two countries at,
yeah.
And I'm like, bro,
Okay.
today's topic is not about that, bro.
Oh.
Yeah, so.
Okay. JBS, ladies, what's a profession that a guy does that's a red flag to you? Not bad, actually. What's a red flag job for you, ladies? We could start here and then work our way. For a man to have.
Which is the negative? Is it yellow collar or is it blue collar jobs? I
Yellow
forgot.
collar?
No, I
Be a long
forgot.
time.
I forgot what it's called.
Blue
but
collar
basically-
is a more laborious type job, maybe a construction worker, whatever, and then a white collar is office.
Well, I mean, depends on their age. Like, I mean, for example, my age, any job is, will suffice.
Blowjobs.
But what's a red flag job, though?
What if you make more than him, though?
What are we gonna do about that? I mean, like, getting a job can also be circumstantial. Like, there's a lot of factors that go into a job. Your experience, how far you are, if you have reliable transportation. At least right now, it doesn't matter as long as you have a job.
What about, like, McDonald's, CVS, porn star?
I mean, porn star.
You never know what it is.
I don't know about porn star. That's not something I would.
So is that a red flag?
Wait, technically, aren't you a porn star too?
Oh shit.
To an extent, but the thing is, in my content, I just post myself. I've never I've gotten opportunities to shoot with other people. I don't want to do that.
Okay.
I don't know if I am. Like, I'm not against that idea, but I don't want to consider myself that.
So what's
But-
one red flag job that if a guy had it, you'd be like, it'd make
What,
you go
what
and
age?
go.
Because it varies.
Let's
It
say 25
varies.
years old.
Oh. Well, then we can say lunch lady or something like that.
For a man?
Lunch nigga. Okay. That's the first one. That's the
Yeah.
first. All right, what about you? Red flag job.
I mean, you said 25, so at that point, I feel like if you still work in fast food or anything along those lines, I mean, it's kind of a red flag.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like you should have pushed past that point and tried to do something else.
He's trying, though. It's taking a little bit longer.
So any fast food, even Chick-fil-A. My pleasure.
My pleasure.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. What if he's a manager at one of those spots?
Ooh. But I'd be owner.
Even I feel like that doesn't suffice.
So he's making like $70K a year.
Personally, for me, I want somebody that I could actually build a company with or something along those lines. So if you don't have that mentality and you don't have that drive, then I'm not going to talk to you.
So you want an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
So so even if they have a good job, let's say they're a lawyer, but they're employed by a firm.
I mean, yeah, that's like at that point, like that's fine. But like if you have the drive and the motivation and the work ethic, then like, yeah, I'm fine being with you. But if you don't, then for the most part, no. And I
Right.
feel like people in the fast food space and things along those lines, some very small portion may have the drive and the motivation to try and get out of that situation.
Well, let's say they're a regional manager making $100K a year.
Then, I mean,
The Office.
Still, the mentality.
The Office.
I feel like
Merch.
that's very complacent. That's a very complacent place
Just saying
to
in a
be.
nutshell, do better, nigga. Do better.
All right. So he's got to be an entrepreneur, basically, for you. If he works for anybody, it's like,
I mean, it's not even like working for anybody. It's like personally, like myself, I work for somebody right now, but I'm a 1099. So like everything I do, I'm an independent contractor.
yeah. Okay. All right. So fast food. Anything else?
I mean,
Okay. So fast food is the biggest red flag for you. Okay. Regardless of income, it's fast food.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Okay. What about you? Red flag job for you?
Club promoter.
Ah. See, that's a big one.
Have you ever dated one?
No, but I know some two guys that were actually supposedly in relationships and like they were not faithful. It was not possible.
Okay. And you
Yeah.
saw them like have sex with another girl?
Well, I know the stories, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And actually to add about the fast food manager, if you can be a manager at a fast food place, why would you not go maybe, somewhere better? Why are you just staying in a fast
Complacent?
food? Like, yeah.
Well, depending
could-
on the chain, you can make a lot of money as a manager. If you're like an operations manager, a district manager, you could be making $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 a year.
Their argument is go somewhere else with a better, I want to say, reputation.
Yeah, reputation.
That's what they're
status.
saying basically.
So you guys are more concerned with the title over the income capacity.
No, it's not even that. I feel like if you can make it to that level, then you should be able to push yourself to go outside of that, like what you're already
What if
doing.
their skill set is within dining?
Then I mean, you can go to a 5-star restaurant, do something else.
They don't pay as much.
To be fair, that is true.
Okay,
Let's say they
so
don't pay as much. So you guys are more. I mean, and that's fine. I'm just
okay,
asking
so
some
if you're
critical questions here. So for you guys, it seems the title is more important than the income, which is fine.
no, so if you're a regional manager at a Chick-fil-A,
Yeah.
and you would be only manager like somewhere else, like yes, stay at Chick-fil-A. But like if you compare the same position, regional manager at Chick-fil-A, or you could be regional manager at Ritz-Carlton, it doesn't exist regional manager there, but if you could be at a more reputable company like that, then why would you stay with like a fast food
So
chain?
title is important.
Status.
Interesting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you for being honest.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Thank you for being honest.
You guys are confirming things that we've talked about on this podcast many times before. Don't worry. It's not bad.
Well, I wouldn't not accept it, but I would still question it.
What about you?
So I don't disagree with that, but also
What's a red flag job for you?
if we're going with like the 25-year-old age range, not range, like anyone who's still like who's trying to get into like the film industry and like hasn't like really made it at that point,
Okay, be particular about
Actors,
film. Okay, I was gonna say
like either actors, but like all sides, like directors, anything, like all the people who like went to film school and are just like
okay.
trying but not really.
So anyone that's in film
Struggling.
at 25 years old is a red flag to you.
Slightly, yeah.
Okay, if they're not successful.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything
Mm.
else?
Look at Morgan Freeman, man.
Well, she said if they're not successful.
Oh.
Morgan Freeman.
Like what?
He started late.
He started at like 40
He
years
started
old.
late.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So film. All right. What about you?
See, I was gonna say fast food, but then I started thinking, and then I was like, people who work in fast food, they're put in stressful situations, so it's like they're forced to work faster and harder. So I just know that like they have potential, and I'm not gonna look past that. So what I am gonna say is OnlyFans. If you're a man with OnlyFans,
Damn.
or you're a male porn star, I will not be looking your way. That's a red flag for me. That's it.
I'm curious. Why do you say that? Because I've heard that before. But why?
I just think it's like weird.
How's it weird?
Just like how when I'm sorry, I'm gonna bash everybody. I don't like
go ahead.
OnlyFans. I don't like anybody that has an OnlyFans. I'm gonna say that directly.
Goddamn.
Oh, she don't
I
like you, by the
respect
way.
you as a
Yeah.
person.
She don't
I
like you.
respect you as a
It is
person,
what it is.
but I just don't fuck
You
with
don't
that
agree with
OnlyFans
it.
shit.
Okay.
Hold on. You gonna take that from her?
What am I gonna do about it? It's not a very.
I
At the end
wouldn't
of the
take that.
day, it's not the best profession to do. It
Then
kind of
stop.
money. But
Yeah,
money.
fresh money, man.
It's
But now she don't like you.
But you're never gonna be liked by everybody at the end of the day. What am I gonna do about that? She seems like a respectful, educated young lady. What am I gonna do about the fact that she doesn't like OnlyFans?
Stop.
To some degree, I don't like it either, but it's helping me.
Stop. Okay, never mind. I was talking shit. All right, let's move forward.
All right. Let me ask you ladies this. Would you prefer being a sewage removal person making $100,000 a year, or would you rather be a flight attendant making $30,000 per year with being able to travel and shit like that? What would you prefer to do? Cleaning out shit in the sewers, right?
100K.
Making $100K a year, or basically a sewer manager, I guess we could say, or a sewer removal specialist. That'll be your title. Or you're a flight attendant traveling the world, but you're only making $30K per year. What job would you prefer? Let's start here and then work our way. Go ahead.
I would prefer to be a flight attendant.
Okay.
Flight attendant.
I think I'll go with flight attendant too.
Flight attendant.
Although I hate the smell of shit, I'm a do that option. Be a sewage cleaner for 100 bands.
Wow.
Okay. Over
Money.
the flight attendant gig.
She likes money.
looking pretty and handing out peanuts isn't gonna pay the bills.
I think it's just peanuts.
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 All
It's
right.
true.
All right.
It's actually pretzels, by the way.
yeah,
Nowadays it's pretzels, but thank
yeah.
you.
That's interesting though,
You're
to
welcome.
get the girl's perspective on that.
That's good.
Interesting. Would you guys say that women value the title of a job more than the income of a job? Start here.
I mean, it varies per woman. I mean, in my opinion,
In general.
that's something really I can't advocate for. I don't talk to many people. I don't get these types of opinions unless I'm on the panels. But
You don't talk to people outside of the show?
not like that. I'm very picky with who I associate with.
Okay. All right. What about you? Would you say women prioritize status of a job over income of a job?
Most women, yes.
Yeah. What about you?
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question?
Yeah, I got
Would
you.
you say that
Stupid.
No.
Would you say that women prioritize the status of a job over the income of a job?
Okay, so because of what I said earlier, because of the flight attendant, I have to say yes. But
Okay.
really, I think it really depends.
Okay. What about you?
Probably status.
Of a job?
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
I personally think women look more at the income. It doesn't really matter the status. It's just,
Income?
yeah, a lot of people here just look for money. A lot of girls here just look for money.
But can you agree that like certain positions don't really correlate with the money? It's more like, for example, you have a stigma, like a stigma behind it, basically.
I mean, yeah, the stigma. If you're talking about the stigma, then yeah, the status. Like if you were like a president, you don't even make that.
Controversial take. I think women in general are fairly lazy. And what I mean by that is like women don't really like to go into laborious jobs that are taxing. They prefer to work an office job that's nice and air conditioned that pays them $50K a year versus being a construction worker or a power lineman making $100,000 to $150,000 a year.
Pardon
You're
me,
shaking your
but
head.
may I say
Disagree.
something?
Yeah, go
You've
ahead.
said in your prior podcast that women tend to be, or no, we are biologically much more weak.
Yeah.
Well, you really think we're gonna like do all these really difficult jobs? You know, we're gonna do something that fits what we can do physically, emotionally.
Of course. That's why women are lazier when it comes to working more laborious jobs. Like,
It's
from a
not
physical
lazy
capacity.
though. It's not. It's something you probably just can't achieve. You know, it also depends on the woman, right? If you're a bodybuilder, to an extent, you could. Well, not a bodybuilder. Consistently at the gym, you could be a construction worker. No, you can't
They
be.
absolutely could get the job, and they'd have a higher likelihood of getting the job too. It's just that they choose not to.
I mean,
So therefore, they're lazy.
okay, but like that doesn't. You know, people don't have to have a certain job to call them lazy. You know, like, how many men do you see as hairstylists? How many men do you see as nurses? Does that make them lazy in that regard?
Well, they work harder jobs physically.
Who says?
Men do.
Who says?
It's just a fact. If you look at any type of infrastructure job where things are being built, it's dominated by men and not women.
Yeah, but like I said, the point is like sometimes because of our biological status, we cannot complete these activities that men do with much more ease. So why are we going to break our
But they
butt?
still can't do it.
We can, but there's a lot of women that do it, but the majority stick to what they can do.
Yeah.
So
which
I
is
don't
what I'm trying to say is that
understand.
women in general tend to be lazier than men when it
But
comes to
that's
working
that's
laborious jobs.
that's not the word you should use for it.
Oh,
It's
what word
not
should I use then?
unavailable, less capable to an extent. You know, we're all capable of it, but you're going to get a job that suits you, right? So I don't understand your point. Calling it lazy to me is a little out there.
It is lazy because they have the capacity to make more money, but they choose not to, and they'll take a pay cut because they don't want to work harder physically. Even though they're capable of doing so, might be a little bit harder. They can do it though, but they choose not to.
You want us to say inferior?
Yeah,
What
that's
about you? You
that's a good
disagreed with
word.
my point. Why?
Can you restate the question for me again?
Wasn't really a question. I just made a statement, and you were just like shaking your head. I was
Women
saying that women in general
are lazier.
tend to be lazier when it comes to working laborious jobs like construction or any type of infrastructure type job that is,
That I mean, yeah, in a sense that is true. Women are lazier with physical jobs
yes.
and a lot of things along those lines because they don't. It's a lot more strenuous activity that they don't really want to do at the end of the day.
So what do you disagree with? Because you were shaking your head saying I was wrong.
I feel like women will do like the harder. Some women have the capacity to try and do those jobs, and I do know that because of my
But I said a
personal
majority.
experience. Yeah, majority.
I didn't say nothing like all, but I said a majority of women are not going to do those jobs.
That is true. I mean,
even just in our own example here, all of you opted for the lower paying job that is less physically strenuous over the higher paying, more physically strenuous job.
Mhm.
Even though it was damn near it was over 3 times as much money earned, all of you opted for the lower income job. But if I asked that question to a bunch of men, all of them would have probably said the sewer job.
Well, I'll be in there tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's where I belong.
So I think men are far more willing to sacrifice themselves and put their dreams to the side or do something that they like less to make money versus women are not necessarily willing to do that. Women are more likely to chase their passions, even if it pays them less than men are. But the reason for that is because women aren't assessed on their ability to create income, really. No guy's ever going to come to you and be like, oh, you make $20K per year? I'm not going to fuck with you. Men in general really don't care about
Like,
that.
you can work at Wendy's or Chick-fil-A yourself. Guys will still wife you up.
Yeah.
Vice versa.
Matter of fact, you guys said that you wouldn't be interested in a fast food worker.
Yeah.
A guy ain't going to give a shit about that. If a girl's attractive and cool, she works at McDonald's, he'll date her all day.
That's a fair point.
Yeah. So you don't disagree, I guess? Even though you're
No,
shaking
the
your
way
head?
that you restated it, I understood it better. I don't disagree.
Mhm.
I guess I might have misheard it a little bit at first, but I don't
You were
agree with your
triggered.
statement.
You're triggered, but it's okay. It happens very often where girls will hear what I got to say and their feelings take over and they're like, I don't like this, but it's the truth. And the reality is that women in general dominate the most useless jobs, the most useless professions. They get the most useless degrees.
Give
This is
us
all-
examples of the useless professions and stuff.
Well, I have it in my book actually right here. Why Women Deserve Less.
Outlined and summarized.
Yeah, actually, yeah. I literally wrote a book on this about how women dominate job fields that are, fairly useless to society. They're more involved in like social jobs, man, like being.
That just reminds, sorry,
Yeah, go ahead.
the whole work smarter, not harder. Not necessarily smarter, but it's like if you can do something the easy way, why not?
I mean, your own life itself, you're
But
doing
you're getting paid less.
really easy jobs yourself.
So, for example, top 10 jobs for women. Preschool, kindergarten teachers, executive secretaries, childcare workers, regular secretaries, dental assistants, medical records specialists, receptionists, information clerks, medical assistants, dietitians, nutritionists, hairdressers, and cosmetologists.
That is
All these
not-
job fields are dominated by women better than 89%. Versus you look at the top 10 for men, plumbers, pipe fitters, steam fitters, electricians, carpenters, auto mechanics, supervisors of construction extraction workers, construction laborers, firefighters, industrial mechanics, aircraft mechanics, machinists, 95, and all those are 90+% men. Well, the latter, these jobs are critical for infrastructure to run society. The other jobs are kind of
You're not going to
Yeah.
tell me that being a preschool teacher and childcare, that's not necessary. Who?
Not
okay.
really.
No, because I mean, who's going to be educating and guiding these children in the right direction?
Should be their
if it's-
parents, to be honest with you.
Okay, but
Daycare
some
is a scam.
people, they can't be at home 24/7. We in the United States, everything's expensive. Some people, some women are single, some men are single. What are you gonna do? Like,
Why are
leave
you
them on the
single with
street?
a kid?
Yeah, why?
You can't choose who leaves you, but that's not the point.
You
The
can choose
point-
who you have a kid with, though.
The point being,
The point being,
those
Myron,
jobs are essential for society just as those other jobs, the manufacturing type jobs you were talking
No,
about.
they're not.
Yes, they are, because you're teaching the new generation. You're being there for them. You're assisting
Well, to be
them.
honest, we're
If-
fucked right now then.
Yeah.
How so?
Kids are just
Yeah.
figuring
TikTok and
not
shit.
smart at all.
Kids are always gonna be little monsters. Like that's why we're trying to
Oh,
guide them in the
shit.
right
so
direction.
so you said the job is to help kids move forward. What are they really doing then?
I don't know. I'm not a preschool teacher. You're there to educate the kids. If women are just doing it, why can't men do it? Like,
Preschool maybe, but I'm talking about daycare and stuff like that. It should be the mom beat the kids. Why are kids getting put in daycare? That's ridiculous.
You don't seem to understand that everybody's life, it's not easy. Nothing is easy. And I've been through circumstances where I've had to be left alone. Why do y'all always do
Yeah, I
this?
get it that your circumstance might have sucked and you didn't have that opportunity. But what I'm saying is, for things to be optimal, the mother should be at home with the kids during their child rearing
Well,
years, and
unfortunately-
it shouldn't necessarily be, And the other thing too is that women just pick really bad men that they shouldn't be having kids
Yep.
with.
Look.
She knows.
And they end up single moms and shit, and that leads to.
But you're gonna put
a slippery
the
slope of
blame
fuckery.
fully on women, like
Yes, 100%.
Okay, so you say women tend to be,
Hold on. Let's unpack that. Why do I put the blame on females? I put the blame on females because women have 100% authority of who's born. Men don't. Women do. Women have the ability to have the child or not. Men don't get that decision.
Yeah, but so you're kind of like contradicting everything. Like you're saying it's wrong to like kind of put them into childcare. What are they supposed to do? Everybody makes
Not have kids with a bum.
mistakes.
Or not have kids with a guy that can't provide.
Sometimes you think this person is perfect, but they turn out to be a con artist.
Whose fault is that?
The guys,
No,
how are
it's
you
the
gonna
girl's fault.
how are you gonna blame?
If I go on a date with a girl and I think she likes me, and I spend $1,000 at Kiki in the River taking her out for a dinner date, right? And she ghosts me the next day. Whose fault is that?
What is that? How is that relevant to what I'm speaking
I'm
about?
giving an analogy here. If I went on a date and I thought she liked me and I spent $1,000 on a date, and then next thing you know, she don't call me back, whose fault is it?
Obviously, the females. in
No,
this
it's my
regard.
fault for being an idiot and not identifying her as a con artist.
That's not how it works, though. That you're trying to get to know people. People have relations sexually because it's a human desire, and sometimes
But it's upon
pregnancy
me.
just happens.
But it's on me to be able to assess that individual before I invest a substantial amount of money into that individual, like $1,000 at a dinner date. Just like a woman, it should be on her to invest a little bit of, like understand the individual she's probably going to have a kid with. And
But should you not invest in not sticking your dick in like any turkey? Like you also, we both have the risk. You have
but
the
women
risk of
make the final
impregnating.
decision.
It
Men-
takes two to tango.
No, but men have zero reproductive rights, so therefore women have all the authority and responsibility that comes with it.
Turkey.
But
Okay, it's very simple.
mistakes
Hold on, stop,
happen.
stop,
Why
stop.
is it so wrong for childcare?
Stop. You do understand if someone has authority over something and they can make it happen, that means they're responsible for it, right?
Yes.
So men, if you were to get pregnant tomorrow by a guy, and the guy said, "Yo, please have the kid," but you said, "No, I'm not having the kid," whose decision prevails?
Legally, my decision.
Okay, so that means you have 100% authority. He has none. So what happens with authority? Responsibility. So if you decide to have that kid and you end up a destitute single mom, whose fault is it? Yours.
It's
yours. It's your
to
fault.
some
It's your fault.
extent. Like, yeah, we
No, to the
sometimes
full
we choose
extent.
bums, but like you can't kind of blame the victim in this.
What the
not victim, but you know what I mean.
Bro.
You know what I
Accountability?
mean.
Zero accountability.
Accountability. What's
no,
that?
like you're saying, like mistakes happen. How are we expected?
Okay, anyway.
Yeah, I don't know what you're
I'm
arguing
not even
anyway.
gonna-
so.
Yeah, you're just arguing.
All right, we have chance to
No,
read.
All right, man.
Did anyone
I'll
else have
come
anything
back
that they
to
want to
it.
add?
You're not wrong about that. Like, women should be at home during the childbearing years.
Yeah.
I mean, specifically because that's like time that they're developing the most, and they form like connections with their family, and that's really what forms like how they act and how their personality later on in life. If they
Yeah.
don't have that connection with their mother or father, it's not going to be as beneficial as if they actually did.
And I'm not saying that like you don't work at all, but I think like especially in those formative years until the kid goes to school, the woman shouldn't be working. She should be at home with that child. Fuck daycare. That's like, how are you gonna put your baby 2 months old in daycare? That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
I completely agree because my parents put me in like they hired a nanny from the time I was like 3 months old to like 5 years. They weren't really around.
Explains it.
Well, and nanny's better than daycare though.
Yeah, I'm saying
At the same time.
Was it like a au pair, like living in a house and stuff?
Yeah, but my parents were never there.
Damn.
No.
Do you still talk to your nanny now?
Yeah, I love her.
Oh, okay.
Like she's like a second mom to me. I mean, at the same time, like I'm grateful.
Were your
That
parents like both of them worked?
yeah, both of them worked a lot. I mean, I'm grateful. I'm not complaining about how I grew up,
Yeah.
but I'm saying that it's better if
It's
you
not the
have
same
both.
as the mom.
Yeah, it's not the same. It's better if you have your mother around when you're growing up, especially during those younger years. I'm gonna
Yeah.
say from like birth to maybe like 4 or 5, you do need the mother.
In Eastern Europe, do they frown upon preschool?
Yeah, I was just thinking about it. I think I went to daycare when I was 2 years old, and I think that's just like normal. It's called kindergarten from 2 to 6, and you go to first grade when you're 7 years old.
You guys start kindergarten at 2?
Yeah, I think
Damn.
2 years old.
Culture,
yeah.
man.
2 or 3 years old.
There you
US,
go.
You don't start until like 5.
And now look at
It's
us.
a culture, bro. I'm telling
Yeah.
you.
All right, interesting. All right, where are we?
We
Did
gotta
anyone
head-
else have anything?
We gotta head out to the next stream actually.
Okay.
Time is not on our side right now.
All right, so I'll read these chats. Okay, cool. Chat. My girlfriend and I are watching from Bmore, Maryland. This
Baltimore.
is our first time ever super chatting. The question is, what's the best way to tell her that she's been overly emotional while she is actively freaking out emotionally?
Well, you want to tell her or just show her by action. You remain calm. You let her know, hey, listen, we'll talk about this when you calm down, and that's it.
Yeah,
Or-
I would leave.
Or walk out the room.
I'll leave or tell her to leave.
Yeah.
That's the importance of not living with your girl, to be honest with y'all guys. People want to talk shit. Myron, you said don't live with your girl. Yeah, for shit like that. When she acts crazy, you can kick her out. Very important.
Or walk away.
Or walk away.
So if she's having, like something wrong with her mentally at that very moment, you're just going to discard of her, because she's not giving any use to you. That's not your girl. It's
Misogyny.
a girl that you have.
That's
to be
extreme.
That's not the context under which the
That's
question was
extreme.
asked. The question was she's being emotional, which probably he's meaning in probably within the confinements of an argument or a disagreement or whatever. So I'm saying just don't. I don't believe in arguing with women.
You
Yeah.
don't believe in negotiating, compromising.
No, they can't negotiate if they're
communicating.
emotional.
I have a saying. I don't negotiate with terrorists.
Yeah.
And I look at females a lot of the times as terrorists in that
Misogyny.
regard. And the reason why, and I'll explain why.
Shut her face.
If you fuck up at work, do you sit there and negotiate with your boss about getting written up?
Nope.
No, right? There's a very clear power divide. You are not the same. You're not on the same footing. You don't have, let me negotiate with my boss. He's like, no, you're getting written up or you're getting reprimanded or they fire you. There's no compromising or anything like that. I think as a man, you don't sit there and negotiate with your girl or compromise with your girl. You're not the same. You're the leader. You're the authority
You're
figure.
both people in a relationship. That's what it's like to be in a relationship, to compromise, to love, and to understand your partner.
She ain't paying
You're,
rent
you're,
though.
you're
Are you
talking
single?
about it.
Are you single?
Oh, yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
That makes sense.
Well, why does it make sense?
Because you're arguing for something that you don't even do.
Ooh.
What? Do what?
You have a man?
No?
Why?
Probably the OnlyFans, honestly. But at the same time, I don't get out of my comfort zone. I don't talk to anybody.
So by your logic, arguing with your woman works, right?
Not arguing, compromising, and understanding how you can
When a
in the
woman's in an
future.
overly emotional state, she's not trying to compromise. She's
Yeah.
trying to
One up you.
Yeah, she just wants to argue with you and get a response.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
a lot
like,
of the times.
speaking for myself, what I can say when I struggle, because, I struggle a lot mentally, that's why I'm emo. I want to be heard. I want to be understood. I want
Yeah.
somebody to hear me. That's
Yeah.
what I mean.
Understandable.
Yeah, that's the difference. When women talk about their problems, they're not looking for a solution. They're just looking to talk. Men, when we talk about our
Because we're
problems,
human.
oh my
We're-
God,
we're
be
not
quiet for 2
machines.
seconds. Listen before you respond. When women talk, they just want to be heard and they want to talk about their problems. When men talk about their problems, they typically want a solution. So you being overly emotional, nah. We don't want to hear that shit because you don't necessarily want a solution. You just want to talk about it, and I don't want to hear it. And I don't want to sit here and have to negotiate with you about that shit. So I just look at it like, leave, or I'm going to leave because I don't want to deal with it. You calm down, and then maybe we could talk later. But the thing is that as a man, your job is to stay stoic, stay on your purpose, and not let a woman take you off track with her emotions because women are emotionally erratic, and you can't go ahead and feed into that crap.
Turn around.
Communicating isn't like. Damn, I lost my train of thought.
Fantastic.
Yo,
Bear
this
with
is
me.
crazy, bro.
Bear with me. Can I ask guys? So I
Good.
think
Yeah.
women are very hormonal, and so it is possible they go crazy, and sometimes without a reason. I personally need to watch a crying movie every month just to let the emotions out and not put it out on anybody else. I have a very hard time, couple days before, and I mean, chocolate and flowers really help. So don't walk out and be like, I let her calm down. There's a couple other things you can do to actually not just leave it neutral but improve it. So
Well, that just proves my point why women can never be in leadership roles. You know,
Chocolates.
and that's why I tell guys we're not ladies. I don't want to sound like an asshole, but men, as the man, you're supposed to be superior to your girl. You're the leader. So, what the hell do I look like sitting here arguing with you? That puts us on the same level. We're
Who
not the same.
Who says
We're not
though?
the same.
Simon says? Who says that you're superior? Are you going off a religious aspect?
I mean, to be fair, sitting there and arguing with somebody isn't beneficial. At the end of the day, it's just
And someone who's
exhaust-
below you, like your girl is below you. I hate to say it. In a hierarchy, right? Because women have such a tough time with understanding hierarchies. They actually looked at this too. If you go to a male prison, right? The men have delineated hierarchies. There's a boss, there's a chain, right?
Yeah.
With female prisons, they don't have that, right? Women don't understand that there's like hierarchies and levels of shit. Men understand this subconsciously. So with women, they think, oh, I'm equal to you, blah, blah, blah. So it's like, no, you're not, because you picked me, which means I'm obviously bringing something to the table.
Chris.
I am the leader. I'm the dominant. I'm not going to sit here and negotiate with you. I think negotiating with a woman is a very weak thing that you can do because you're putting yourself on the same level as her. And women don't want a man on their level. I mean, y'all said it before. Oh, I'm not going to acclimate and switch my shit up because I didn't respect the guy. Which I get it. He was a bum. So I get it. He's got to negotiate. But I'm telling men, if you're negotiating, you already lost with a female.
What is
From
your
the start.
woman to you? Like, what do they give you if you're not gonna like be a yin and yang with them? If you're not gonna listen to them, what are they to you?
I'm not saying I
I'm
don't listen to
curious.
them. I'm just saying that I'm not negotiating with them.
He's not wrong. A man should.
My way or the highway.
Myron, I got emotions, man. Turn around and die.
So
Okay.
man would be
I
the
mean-
reason why I could choose to be flight attendant instead of working with sewers.
Say that again?
Men would be the reason why I can choose to be a flight attendant instead of working with sewer.
Exactly. And I look at it like if a man's able to provide you for that, of course, I'm not saying like every guy's capable of this. A lot of guys are losers and can't do what I'm talking about. They do need to sit there and negotiate with you and shit. But what I'm saying is if a guy has his shit together, he shouldn't be negotiating with you. It's this way or no way. It's this way or you're single.
I mean, to be honest, why do you argue to get a resolution, right?
Yeah.
So rather than argue about it, hey, you know what? We'll fix the issue. It's done.
Yeah, I don't argue with women. That implies that we're on the same level, and I don't look at myself as equal to females, unfortunately.
Yeah.
All right, we got
Like,
chats.
You can't, like, my thing is, I look at it like, if you want a man to be a gentleman, right? Because women want a gentleman. They want a guy who's going to plan dates. They want a guy that makes money. They want a guy that has status. They want a guy that has all these things. Cool. Looks to me on paper, you want a superior. All right. I'm not going to have all these things and then put myself on the same footing as you. We're not the same at all. I didn't bust my ass to sit here and negotiate with a female. The fuck do I look
But
like?
Myron, we're equals.
Yeah.
Equality.
Let's go. That's a lie from feminism.
How dare you?
You know, women want chivalry, but they don't want to deal with with the negatives of chivalry, which is shut the hell up and listen to the man. You know what I mean? So it is
No,
what
it's
it is.
just about having like basic human decency. Like, you know, like if you're gonna take somebody out on a date, you don't gotta expect something immediately. It's just you're getting know to the person, or you communicate prior. We do 50-50.
Falcon!
All right, anyway,
Dog shit advice, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Wow.
Where we at here?
Okay.
Shout out Myron, Walt, Chris, Mo, and Bills. Love the show. I'm 32, make $110,000 a year, and I'm 5'10". I have one baby mother with 2 kids who does not respect me when I pay for literally everything. Should I work it out or leave and risk being put on child support?
Bro, that's a tough situation. Honestly, bro, if you can, try talking to her because, dude, being on child support is gonna suck.
No, man, fuck that bitch. This is what you do.
Okay.
You go talk to a family lawyer and you start strategizing a way to get full custody of the children. You want to be the primary caretaker. That way she doesn't get any child support from you. And then replace her with a better woman, bro, because she don't respect you. A woman that doesn't respect you is effectively useless. Sorry.
And no EOMO.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but yeah, go talk to a family lawyer, bro, and definitely get that handled in your jurisdiction, and then see how you can strategize to get full custody of the children. Brazil donated $20. You guys rock, my dudes. Please ask the girls how many abortions they have had, if any, and how many babies can a girl kill before she go to jail.
Yes.
What the fuck?
All right, next one.
What is this?
Dog, that's damn,
Right,
dude.
That's dark.
It's kind of morbid.
Oh man. All right, anybody had an abortion here? No.
Come on,
That's
piercings.
Okay.
Girls don't.
Come on, piercings.
I
don't wanna
had
know
to
that.
ask. Ice 503. Is it a red flag if a girl can say everything can be a good, but if D game is not on point, we won't last?
Typical.
Is that a red flag, ladies? If a girl says everything could be good, but if he's not good at sex, we won't last. Is that a red flag in your opinion, ladies?
No.
Wait,
No?
who said it? A girl said that?
If a woman says it,
Um,
he's a good guy outside of the bedroom, but if the sex is good, it won't last. Is that a red flag if a woman puts that much of a priority on sex?
Kinda, yeah.
Why do you say that?
Because at the end of the day, like, I feel like you get more into it with the person the more you actually like connect with them and you like them. And so if you like them to that extent, then you should be into that. So like it doesn't matter about that. It's just matters about the connection and what you actually have there. So obviously you don't like him. You're just there using him.
Do you think that women are turned on more from the cerebral aspect of sex versus the actual physical?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, in my sense, that's what I believe.
Okay. Or what about you? Do you think it's a red flag if a girl puts that much of a priority on sex?
Yes, I do think it's a red flag. I think there is other ways how to satisfy women, as long as both can procreate, which is, in my opinion, the main thing in life.
Okay.
Everything else is solvable.
Okay. What about you? What do you think?
I mean, if in this exact scenario she's like in a very exclusive, like monogamous relationship, then yeah, it's a red flag. But then it's like she should think about other options.
Okay. Not be monogamous. What about you?
Honestly, I'm gonna be so completely honest. I don't really think it's a red flag like that, to be honest. If you guys expect pussy from a female, you gotta know how to give it to them good. Like, it doesn't matter if your thing is
But
small.
can't you make the argument as a guy that you're providing way more value than just sex to a woman? But on the other side, women typically the only value they provide is sex to the man.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
So is it really that important for a man to provide good dick when he provides
I mean,
other things?
it's not that hard to learn the stroke.
I know.
you
I'm
feel me?
just playing devil's advocate here, though.
Okay, then.
What about you?
yeah.
Is it a red flag if a girl puts that much priority on it?
No, I mean, like, if you're in a relationship, you're gonna resent them if the sex is
What if he
bad.
handles everything else? He's a good guy. He's a gentleman. He pays the bills.
Personally speaking for myself, I'm not gonna stay in a relationship where the sex is awkward, it's mediocre, it's nasty, and not in the way you want it. You know, it's just gonna cause just a negative dilemma in the relationship, and you resent them. So no.
This is where we disagree, bro. Sex gotta be on point, good or bad. Listen, all the other stuff is cool, but if that's not on point, bro, she gonna find it somewhere else. Guarantee. Eventually.
I'm not saying that it's not important for you to satisfy your girl, but what I'm saying is that if the girl really likes you, she's already turned on from her head space. You turn her on cognitively.
That is
before
true.
Everything else.
But we know with frame and time, things fade away. So once that fades, bad sex, she gone.
That's why you gotta have other girls.
True.
That's
true.
how you keep them interested, man.
True.
Okay.
All right.
Let's see here. Or you can sell the dream like you, but ladies, ask yourself if you were to meet that dream man you desire today or when you walk out the door, do you think you would be ready for him? Is there anything you need to work on about yourself? That's a good question.
see where we're going.
So if you met your dream man, do you honestly think you'd be ready for him right now, or do you need to work on yourself a little bit? We can start here with you.
I'm pretty insecure, so I know I have stuff to work on. I have a lot to offer as a person. I think I have a really kind heart. But with my past, I'm pretty insane.
What do you offer to a man?
I'm very understanding. I'm very considerate, polite, respectful.
You don't understand anything I was saying earlier.
No, you don't.
That's rude.
Her emotions, Maren.
Yeah, I mean, like, I provide good companionship. I like to cook.
I
you know.
can buy a dog.
Yeah.
Don't you already have a dog?
Yeah, but that's why.
Shut the hero, man.
Yeah, I have a dog. Yeah.
He's very cute. I saw him.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
He's better than you, though.
Oh.
I bet he is to you. I mean, of course he is. I'm
Thank
not going to compare myself to the dog you've had for years.
Thank you.
Oh, shit.
All right, what about you?
Honestly, no.
Okay.
I just don't think I'm at a place in my life to where I can fully commit and be in that relationship that I actually want.
Okay.
And I don't just date for fun. Like
What do you need to work on with yourself then right now?
Honestly, just a little bit more of my emotional control.
You're erratic?
Erratic?
No, it's gotten a lot better. I used to be, but I just
Facts.
I get ticked off by small things sometimes, and understandably, that's not how I should react to certain situations. And I know my mindset in like certain times, like I'll get jealous over things that are basically not relevant.
Okay.
So I know I need to work on
You'll
that.
assume he's cheating when he's not and shit?
No.
So you like stab and shit? No?
No, not stuff like that.
Okay.
It's
I
just
mean,
like I'll overthink it to
shoulda
the point
drawn
where
to-
I kind of like get myself in like a weird headspace, and I'd rather not be in
Okay.
that. I'd rather work on that and fix that before I allow anybody else into my life.
Okay. What about you? If your dream man came now, would you be ready for him? And if not, what do you need to work on yourself?
Okay, so now I feel I'm more ready, but there was time in my life when I was like 25 and under. Yeah, I definitely was not ready, and I wanted it, and it
What
took
made
me
you
a
not ready?
minute. Mentally, I wasn't ready, and I was in one toxic relationship that taught me a couple things. So now I think I'm better at know what to say, what not to say, how to be, how not to be.
So you're ready for it now, is what you're saying?
I think
At
so.
28. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
What
it
about
took
you?
a minute.
I'm gonna take this a completely different direction, but probably conversion therapy is what I would need.
Okay,
Conversion
so you're
therapy.
not. So the answer is no. You're not ready, and you need conversion therapy.
Yeah, exactly.
What is conversion therapy?
Pray the gay away. It's a joke. Sorry.
No.
Too far.
Oh, okay.
Oh, like you become a dude?
No.
Oh,
I mean,
I'm confused.
if you're like other side, convert to the
Like-
regular side.
Like yeah.
Okay, cool.
Like the normal. Yeah.
So
normal.
she's saying like her whole mindset needs to be converted to a regular one, basically, because
like gay to
straight.
not gay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Wait, you're heterosexual, aren't you?
No. I'm bisexual.
Okay, but
But
you like guys though.
Yeah.
So I'm confused. Why do you need to do a conversion therapy when you like men?
for multiple guys,
No, the joke is I like girls more sometimes.
Oh,
yeah, that's
It's
why I
not
asked
a
her.
good joke. It's a
Okay.
bad
Do you
joke.
actually like men? So I can tell you like girls.
Yeah.
Interesting. I gotta ask this then, since you're bisexual. Who provides more value in general when you're dating men versus women to you? Who gives you more tangible benefit?
Ooh.
Ooh, that's a tough one. Depends. Also, age is a big thing.
So
Okay, I'll simplify it. When you go out on a date with a girl, who pays for the date?
Usually she does.
wow.
But
Do you ever offer or split?
sometimes, but
Okay. When you go out with a man, who pays?
depends.
You split with men too?
Not often. I don't like to, but it happens.
Okay. But
Wow.
less than you do with the women?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have higher standards of men that you date or of women that you date?
Probably women.
You have higher standards of the females?
Yeah.
How so? What do you look for in a woman versus what you look for in a guy?
I'm gonna need to think about this for a little bit.
10 hours later,
Gosh, it's confused.
SpongeBob.
Yeah, I mean, it's just confusing because normally what I've noticed is that girls that are bisexual put a way higher standard on the men that they date than the women. They'll go out with a girl because she's pretty and cool, but with the guy, he's got to be attractive, he's got to be charismatic, he's got to be charming. Like men have to bring way more to the table to get a date with a bisexual girl than a woman does.
Yeah.
Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I guess
in
so.
your
I see what
experience?
you're saying. Yeah.
Is that true in your experience, or am I wrong? I mean, it's your experience. You can tell me. Maybe you have
mean-
higher standard on women.
No, yeah. Pretty much.
Yes.
Yes to what you said.
Okay,
Yes.
so you screen men harder than you do women.
Sometimes yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. What about you?
I would say I'm ready. I'm ready for it.
You are
all.
ready?
I am ready.
Is this
ready?
guy the one?
Yeah,
He's the one?
I think so. I hope so.
How'd you
I
meet
hope
him?
so.
How'd you meet him?
I met him through a friend.
Oh yeah. Which friend?
The friend I cut off.
Oh my goodness.
So she sealed her own fate by
Wow.
introducing you.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's interesting.
I've been working on myself for 3 years, so I think I'm the ideal woman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
All right.
What
you
makes
watch the
you
show,
ideal,
so-
by the way?
What was that, Chris?
No, I'm curious. What makes you ideal?
Chris, put yourself on the goddamn
What
camera.
makes you ideal?
Snigger man.
Ideal to him. I think I'm very respectable. I'm very I respect a lot. I respect you as a male in the,
Leader.
as a leader, yeah.
Mhm.
And I'm very
Coachable.
submissive. So you tell me to do something, I do it.
Alright.
I don't ask questions. You just tell me to do something, I'll do it. He literally told me to block a guy the other day for no reason. I said okay.
That dude needs to write me a check. Fucking goddamn.
Yeah,
literally.
That's facts.
Giving them girls ready to go. All right.
Already.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, they understand the rules. Okay. Ayo Fresh, I'm not the one that snitches, but that stupid ass dog of yours is back in your bedroom going down on your favorite body pillow you like to cuddle with lock his ass in the kennel where he belongs. Yours truly, Fresh Cat.
You know what's weird, bro?
What?
That's actually kind of true. My dog is kind of a pillow fucker. I don't know why, bro. It's
You have
weird.
a cat?
What the hell, nigga?
He
All right.
still has his balls.
Fresh, you have a cat?
Okay, Mexican Gym Muscles goes, ADHD girl screwed herself with her school choice, got accepted by our school, and ended up dancing a tatted whore. If she got rejected, she would have ended up being the leader of Germany and ordered the invasion of Poland.
Wow.
Okay. Do you have anything you want to say back to him?
What the?
What do you even say back
Kill
to
Twitch
that?
and everything else. Go to YouTube. YouTube and Rumble only. Go ahead, guys.
That's weird.
You don't have anything to say back
Do you
to
know
him?
I have no idea what that is. No, I dropped out of school because I didn't need a degree to get the job I wanted.
Okay.
All right. And the job you wanted was dancing?
Professional dancer, not a stripper.
Okay. Isn't it crazy in Miami how we automatically assume like stripper?
Yo,
but
you hear dance? You hear, okay, cool.
yeah,
One
you
thing,
think,
dollar
yeah,
bills.
Yeah. Okay.
Trey.
Okay. What else we
Ladies,
got here?
if you're taking/dating someone and he tells you he was cheated on his previous relationship, would that change the way you look at him? And if so, what would you be curious about?
We can start here. If he told you he was cheating in his previous relationship, would that change?
He got cheated on.
No, why would that have to change the way I look at him? It's like that's something that he went through.
You wouldn't like lose trust for him a little bit?
He was the one that was getting cheated on, right?
Oh, he was getting.
Yeah, he was getting cheated on.
Oh, he was getting cheated on. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah. Would it make you change anything?
No.
Okay. What about you?
No? Your own answers before, wouldn't that mean that like you cheat on him too?
But that's not cheating if it's like consensual.
Oh, do you tell every guy that you deal with that you're going to be open?
Yeah.
Damn.
So why did they get emotional then?
Because they think that's going to change, and then when it doesn't, it's like...
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I said what I said.
So, thou who shall not be named just text me and said, hurry the fuck up.
Oh, yeah. Understandable.
Yeah,
All
so, yeah.
All right. What about you?
Where's the question?
Tell him to come upstairs.
The question was, if the guy told you
Yeah,
his
that he
past
got
relationship
cheated on
got
in his past relationship, would that change your impression of him?
It wouldn't change the impression, but I would be curious of what happened and what is his opinion of like why it happened. I would want to know, and then I would hope I don't find out in the bedroom the reason why.
Okay. Interesting.
What about you?
No, that wouldn't make me like look at him any different. I mean, of course.
Really?
like-
You want to be curious?
I would be curious. I'd ask him why. But at the end of the day, he's the one being cheated on, and he's not the one cheating on her.
Okay.
Must be for a reason though, but
A simple no.
I think girls are kind of capping here.
Yeah,
Because if a
they-
dude's getting cheated on, it's his fault. I'll be honest with y'all.
something's up.
Yeah. Because he picked the wrong girl.
Flacco.
Yeah.
Flacco says
Because girls aren't like, I mean, unless she's a whore, most girls aren't designed to like cheat on a dude in general. If the guy's doing what he's supposed to do. Women are designed in
No,
general to
there's
be
just
fairly
some-
monogamous.
There's some females who like to commit infidelity, and they're just
That's
some
why you don't
snake
wife
ass
those girls
people.
up. So that's your fault as the man.
he chose her.
You don't know. People are snakish. Like they show you one thing and they're actually another. That's something you can't control.
That is true,
You just
but
don't know
once you
your
find out,
accountability,
you
goddamn.
you dip.
On one end, with the woman having the child I gave, that's a woman's fault. And then on this end, with the guy picking a girl that cheats on him, I'm blaming the guy. Because like if you pick a 304, that's on you. You know?
You're just clowning on all men at this point.
Well, guys need to do better.
Versus women as men.
select
I mean,
whores.
you can't win.
Okay.
Can
This
I? Sorry.
Flacco.
Go ahead.
What is 304?
Oh, it means a hoe.
Ho.
Why?
Because if you put in a calculator and you flip it upside down,
Oh.
it says the word hoe. Flacco goes, this liberal OF girl, you keep bringing on sweet and all, but goddamn, nigga, hearing her make these leftist arguments make me want to become a white. Oh. Okay. All right.
And
Never mind.
shout out to Bonichiwa for the gifted
Who are
subs,
they
by the way.
referring
It's about
to?
10 of them. So
Shut up.
I'm talking about you, Bonichiwa.
Shout out to Ronnichua. Yeah, he's talking about you. He said that
Fair
you're annoying,
enough.
basically.
I love you too.
Search up Vanta Black. That's the color Fresh will achieve if he stands behind a tinted window.
Screw you, bro. Screw you, bro.
Bronichiwa goes, trying to explain logic to women is like trying to be a minority explaining diversity to a KKK member. These bitches just don't get it. All right. Anything else?
Rumble Rants.
Rumble Rants, right?
And then we'll do.
And then we'll get last thoughts.
Yes.
And then the Asian will be around. Any update on the pre-stream posting issues, Myron? What?
Remember we couldn't go live on.
Oh, yeah. So we hit our number on Castle Club, but now we're good to go.
Oh, yeah, we're good now. Don't worry.
Yeah,
we
we're good to
talk with the guys over at Locals. We
Yes.
got that handled. Fresh, you got this.
Okay. Roban Hunter says, Myron, don't forget to ask if the girls' parents are still together during intros.
Whose parents are still together here on the panel? Okay, like the like not a stepfather, nothing like that.
Wow.
Still together.
Yeah.
You.
I'm still together, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And then the rest divorced?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have as well Fresh's dog. What we got to do to see Chris's head without a cap or beanie? Chris, what we gotta do, bro? They want to see your head.
It's never gonna happen, man. Because fuck you, hero.
Yo, Mo, take it off, bro. Take it off, Mo. Just kidding. Layla says, ladies, where do you in general get dating advice from? Oh, that's actually pretty good. Real quick, dating advice. Where do you get it from?
Myself. I don't ask nobody. I mean, Fresh and Fit. That's the first one. But I don't get advice from anybody else. I just do whatever is good for my jurisdiction.
Okay. For you?
Yeah, that.
Yourself?
Yes.
You?
My girlfriends.
Your girlfriends?
Yeah.
Are they married?
One is, and yeah, two are not. One is very married. But we always have opinions.
That's scary. What about you?
A couple of my friends that are guys.
So guy friends?
Yeah.
Do you think that they're really your friends?
In this sense, I mean,
Be honest.
not anymore.
You know they want to smash.
I mean, I'm not friends with them anymore. But like when I was, that's who I'd go to specifically because like the mindset. I mean, like they know how the men think, or like they're also like more geared towards like I like this podcast specifically because like the way that you guys talk about like the way men think is same with Andrew Tate.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a lot of those viewpoints I really like to listen to, and I take some dating advice from. But I mean, at the same time, like
I think it's a little disingenuous, but okay. What about you?
There's this one YouTuber. I don't know the name of her, but she goes sprinkle, sprinkle. Does
Wait a
anybody
minute.
know who I'm referring to? Sprinkle, sprinkle.
Ah, I think I know who you mean.
Sprinkle, sprinkle.
But dog shit advice.
She's like a feminine Andrew Tate, but like she advocates more for females, right?
Yeah.
Rather than guys.
I can't remember her name, but someone in chat knows. Okay. We got some more here. We have Precious Dog again says, all your homies being managers at fast food restaurants, quit now and become a rapper. You got a better chance with these hoes.
No, you don't. Trust me, you don't.
Okay. P Pimp says, ladies, your son's fiance broke up with him and keeps $5K engagement ring. Do you tell him to just take the L or you go get it back yourself for him? We'll move on. Gumby Arrow says, y'all saved my life. Much love. 41 years old. Went from 70K to 200K in a year and up 30 pounds of muscle. Keep preaching. Chris is the bum. Double Fresh and Fit. All right. Heart of USA says, that girl's W of a man is a guy who can provide. Coke or amphetamines better.
This guy.
Okay.
All right. Bitch says all this, but will probably slob on Knob at the end of the day if he's a high value man. Know what I'm talking about. Bro's hair looks magnificent now. No homer.
Talking to you.
Oh, big cow kimchi. Thank you, bro. Myron, poke some hole in a piece of paper. Let them see how fucked up it is. Okay. Question for ladies: in a previous relationship, can you name one thing that the man did wrong and one thing you did wrong before you broke up? Sorry, bro.
No,
we
we
don't have
go,
time
man.
for it. And then I think that's it. All right, ladies. Last thoughts on the show. Go ahead.
We got one more.
Fuck it. I'm too high. Love you, boys. Tell that emotional foo-foo hoe ass to shut up. This nigga, bro.
Oh my God.
All right. And that was my last beer money. I'm chilling and smoking now. So you should be smoking anyway, nigga. Stop doing that shit.
All right.
All right. We'll start. Last thoughts with you. Go ahead.
I enjoy being on here. I like to debate. I have nothing else to say. Thank you for having me on.
Thank you for coming.
All right.
That was easy.
We disagree on everything.
I enjoyed it, honestly. Like I feel like it was a good time, and I don't really care what other people think of me. So.
Oh, we can tell.
What about you?
It was fun, and thank you for having me.
Really? It was fun?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, we didn't go hard enough.
Yeah. This is chill.
All right. What about you?
Thanks for having me. It was kind of fun.
Wrong.
Okay. What about you?
Yeah, today was a very chill panel. Nothing really went on. No arguments went down. Myron didn't have to put a whore in their place.
I can tell if we went on a date with some of these girls, it'd be like talking to a wall.
Yeah. Make you wanna.
Falcon punch.
Just kidding. We don't ever hit women. Ever.
Not on camera.
Anyway,
Never on camera.
with that said, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the show. We're gonna go hang out with
The one that's
Sneeko,
somebody named
the
Sneeko.
loser.
Yeah, his
he's
stream.
over here fucking texting me. Oh, bro, come on, man.
Time, bro.
You're right. Inshallah, I can get off this poison. Yeah, bro. Smoking is for losers, man. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the show. Like the video. Watch our episode on, getting ready for a job interview, man.
Yes.
We provide the most value, number one best podcast in the world. Follow me on Twitter, or actually X now,
Unplug Fit X.
X. And then we'll be back on Wednesday with Rolo Tomasi and a couples therapy. It's going to be fucking lit.
It's going to be lit.
Go follow it, man. Let's hit 10K tonight. Love y'all.
Peace.